We're back in the cabin in the woods, guys.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here comes the bride.
That's Star Wars.
I know. I was kidding. All right. Welcome back to Cabin in the Woods with Kyle, Chris, and Alex. Alex, the serial killer at this point. You think it's fair to say?
Woo!
Killed 4 people.
Only 4.
Possible 4.
Actually?
No, actually out of a possible 5. You could have killed Ashley.
Okay.
Remember Never Go Left?
Yeah, there's somebody else I thought I could have killed too. I want to say she could have killed Sam by now.
Maybe Mike.
Oh, and Emily.
What about Mike?
Well, you could definitely kill Emily by now.
Yeah.
You could not have killed Mike by now.
Oh my god!
She just pushed Ashley.
Oh shit!
It's a good move.
I thought so.
They're super in the basement now, though. I can't... yeah.
Yeah, we're out. That's why they're not moving. Not moving. Arms are so sweaty.
Don't think about it. Well, more Wendigos.
Just stay still until dawn. We're fine. Oh, good. They attack each other. I'm down with this.
Well, the Hannah one and the Miners ones are not the same group.
Alright.
You're not out of the woods yet, though.
We can set the place on fire.
Yeah, you saw the gas leak?
Mm-hmm.
Light bulb. Mike has a plan.
Because they don't like lights.
Also, fire.
I know, but... they move really creepy, like, you know?
Yeah, they really do.
Not moving. That's why you said we needed space.
Yep. I didn't want to fuck you. Okay. Emily just took off.
So that last one.
Hang on.
Sorry, Mike. I did see that happen. Oh, and Ashley, shit. My bad. I tried. Ashley's
Sort of.
a bitch.
Hit the butterfly effect thing. It's gonna end the game afterwards.
Spirit Emily. Blah, blah, blah. Emily pushed past Ashley and Ashley was killed. Okay.
Yeah, so, and then, go to here real quick.
Josh recognized Hannah too late and was killed.
Yep,
Okay.
and then the last one.
Result to chaos. So, Sam escaped, Mike died in the lodge, Ashley died in the lodge, Emily escaped. Chris died before making it back to the lodge. Okay.
Yeah, so hang on. We're just going to go through what just happened. So,
What did you do?
The 2 don't moves are very difficult.
So the one, where the Wendigo's walking towards Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's Hannah.
Yeah.
Going right towards Sam.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one where I lost Sam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I just, my hands are sweating.
Yeah, that was the only one you fucked up.
I supported my hands like this.
Now, if you go instead to save Mike, you can get them all out.
Sort of. Hang on. Let's cover what happens. Okay, so if you miss the first one, Mike has to go early and draws attention and gets injured but not killed.
Okay.
If Mike gets injured, he can't run out of the lodge. Mm-hmm. So, for me, Emily and Ashley both got out because I went to go for save Mike, and then I couldn't save Mike. He couldn't get out because he was injured. If you go for save Mike, you have to do a couple more don't moves, and they run out of the lodge one at a time. Okay. So Ashley usually goes first, unless Emily's bitter with her about that whole moment, and then Emily pushes past her and runs. But they'll run out one at a time, and that's why it's so hard the more people you have alive. Because like for me, Chris had to do it, Emily had to do it, Ashley had to do it. Mm-hmm. Matt and the other one, Matt and Jessica never have to because they're not in the lodge for that sequence ever. Mm-hmm. They're always on top of the mountain.
Yeah, the one there, the butterfly, it's left behind. That is a Matt and Jessica thing, but because they're both dead, you didn't actually experience it. Yeah,
Matt has to choose to whether or not to run past
and something
Jessica.
Like this one's not, because I left it in the cellar, I didn't go back for that one, so that one's not.
Well, that one was, if you chose to run when you were running away from the psycho, from Josh, if you would have had an opportunity to hide and had the bat with you, and you could have hit Josh.
Yeah.
So you you just roasted Ashley and Mike. And Mike.
I was fine with roasting Ashley.
What about Mike? Mike just went hero mode. Okay, so Emily gets out and Sam
literally
gets
Mike's
out.
plan.
Well, sort of. I mean, like Mike and Sam.
Has more Mike.
Yeah.
Everyone else was bystander, but unpause. I think that's the end of the game.
They do talk afterwards though.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, there's more stuff that happens, but I think that those two have now survived until dawn. Yep.
We have visual. The main structure is completely destroyed. Over.
That's a Wendigo spirit.
Hold on. I'm seeing something. I have confirmation on 2 survivors. Let's pick them up.
Instant Inferno?
Yep, I got that trophy too.
What is that?
You immediately set the house on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, immediately flick the switch. Okay.
Fuck! No!
Is this all the deaths?
Yeah. We did.
Yeah, so those two obviously always happen.
Yeah.
4:30. Ashley says, "Go fuck yourself."
Fuck you, Ashley.
He stuck the nails through the neck. I didn't realize that, and just threw the body down. 8 minutes before dawn, Ashley caught fire. 2:45 a.m.
I keep forgetting about Matt. It was so early that it just.
It was pretty early. Jessica was the first one though. Oh, here she is. Yeah, she was just after midnight.
No!
Bottom jaw is gone. Holy shit.
Gross.
And Mike died when Ashley died. And obviously. So you did have the opportunity to save Mike.
Up to 5 people. If I'd done it properly.
I mean up to 4 at the end.
I'm counting with Josh,
right
though.
In my face. Right here, right in front of my nose, and he could have shot me. He almost shot me, the prick. I mean, you go out with a guy for however long, and you think you know him, but man, this one really takes the cake.
I thought we were close. After his sister's disappeared, he'd come and talk to me. He said I was the only one who understood him. I thought we had a connection.
If you need someone to talk to,
I'm fine.
sometimes, after a traumatic experience,
I said I'm fine.
Yeah, she's doing great.
About Matt, have you found him?
no, not yet.
Yeah, well, don't look too hard.
You don't sound very concerned.
Fucker left me to die. He said he was my boyfriend, but then he basically murdered me. Would you give a shit?
He tried reaching for you.
Yeah, it depends on how your relationship was with her up until that point. Because she took Jessica's side in the fight.
I wasn't supposed to move.
See, I thought that
I did.
she says this regardless.
And he saved me.
And for me, it was messed up because Mike says don't move, and then in that sequence, I fucked up. So I was like, oh, that's why I lost Mike.
You need to listen to me. I don't care if you believe me or not. It doesn't matter because you will. You need to go down to the mines.
What's in the mine, Sam?
I've seen what's down there. And I'd give anything to unsee it.
Now you're telling other people to go down there.
Yeah. So we'll kind of...
It's a tour de force of acting right there by Sam.
Sorry?
Tour de force of acting right there by Hayden.
Hayden Panettiere gets a fucking Oscar for this game.
I keep forgetting that's her.
Yeah.
So you only kept 2 alive, but you kept somebody alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Chris and I both had 4. Was it 4 for you?
I had Ashley lives, Chris lives, Mike lives. So I lost Sam, Josh, Matt, and Jessica. So I lost 4.
I think I lost Chris and Ashley in the Inferno because I also didn't try to save Mike. I went and blew the thing right away. I figured they would all just run out. But no, because I definitely saved Matt and Jess because I saw that sequence. Sam gets out and Emily runs for it because we had the same sequence of events with the gunshot and everything. So I guess everyone else died at the end.
So I had the most to live.
Yeah. So let's backtrack through every death and cover what could have been done differently.
So the big thing with Jessica...
Jessica, you have to just go risky every time, and you have to nail all the quick time events. There's no risk to Mike in that sequence, but if Mike stumbles, he loses Jessica.
Mm-hmm. Do you know there's going to be an Undead Dawn 2?
Until Dawn 2?
Or Until Dawn, you know what I mean.
Undead Dawn?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
The thing with the tough thing with the Jessica death is most people don't save her because everyone thinks, at some point I should switch it up. But you can't.
I mean, not everybody. I didn't.
But a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are like, if I keep going risky, eventually it's going to catch me. And
yeah.
It doesn't in this case, but it does in other cases, though.
Yeah. So that's Jessica. For Matt, you had to either jump to safety, or you had to have him disagree about going to the radio tower and then give him the flare gun.
And then you would have still had to survive a later thing as with Jessica.
Yep. And then afterwards, Matt finds Jessica in the mines, and then has to choose whether or not to leave her behind. And if you have to always run, you're not supposed to run ahead. You have the choice to run ahead or hide with her. You have to hide with her, catch her from falling on a quick time event, and survive a don't move sequence, and then a couple of quick time events.
Mm-hmm.
And then he locks the door behind them. They're on the side of the mountain, and they're overlooking the lodge.
Okay.
So that's how those two get out.
Josh, you literally just have to find that diary.
Josh, you have to find the diary and a few other clues, I think.
It's literally just a tattoo in the diary.
That's it? Okay. Yeah. So, but the thing with Josh is that Josh still gets taken. Josh doesn't make it to the lodge ever.
Yeah.
Josh turns into a new Wendigo.
Seriously?
Yep.
Oh, so you can think that... That's why I was like, I can get up to 5 people, and you guys are like, no.
Nope.
I'll be in there. Okay.
Josh, he lives if that happens, but he goes Wendigo. So to keep Chris alive, you have to...
be on Ashley.
Yeah, you have to try to save Ashley both times. With the lever thing, you have to pick to kill Josh. And you have to shoot yourself or nobody.
Or nobody.
It doesn't matter who you point you know how
just don't point the gun at her.
No, you can point the gun at her, and she'll tell you not to shoot her.
Okay.
At the first sequence, you don't have the option to do nothing. You have to pick up the gun. You have to pick either himself or at her, and then she'll tell you to shoot whoever he's not pointing at. Mm-hmm. If you pointed at himself, which is what you did, she'll be like, "No, you saved me last time. Don't save me this time." Or she'll probably yell some shit if "Oh yeah, you tried to kill me once," or something. She'll always tell you to shoot the other person, and then you're either supposed to try to shoot yourself, which I did, or you shoot nobody.
Okay.
The other thing, Chris, when you're running away from the Wendigo, you can't really screw up too much there.
Yeah, otherwise his head will roll towards the door.
And then obviously...
and then in the lodge, you have to do everything right without burning everybody in the lodge. Mm-hmm. Because I'm pretty sure that's how I must have lost him, and I'm pretty sure that's how.
Yeah, and then Mike, it's really... as we said... It's
Ashley's big thing was you actually were successful. The only thing you fucked up with Ashley was at that very end. But you have to make sure you don't go towards the Jessica noise, which is way more difficult when you have Jessica alive.
Yeah, and it's I heard
that,
I was immediately that's a little sketchy. I'm not going to go towards the noise.
But for me, it was am I killing Jessica by not going this way?
Yeah. I just saw it as, I know basic lore about Wendigos. And
I didn't know any of that shit when I was doing this, so...
They cover all that in Supernatural because they're in the woods and they're like, oh, hey, this is my friend. They're screaming for help. And it's like, nope, that's not really your friend. Your friend's already dead. So...
Yeah. Not a Supernatural fans, though. I didn't have any of that to back me up.
No, because you won't watch it with me.
Well, just...
We've actually watched that episode together.
Yeah, I know. I watched it before, too. It didn't stick.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, that was the Chris and Ashley stuff, yeah, you just have to not torch them in the fucking lodge.
Yeah.
Emily, obviously, you have to not fuck up the QuickTime events.
Don't shoot her.
And if you have the flare gun, you don't have to worry about shooting her. If you don't have the flare gun, you have to not shoot her. And then she doesn't run out first if that sequence doesn't happen. Ashley runs out first because she's closest to the door. Because I don't know if you noticed it, but Ashley was closest to the door, and Emily pushed past her and pushed Ashley into the wall to get out.
Yeah.
That's why Ashley wasn't out.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of a bitch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with Emily, too. In her post-interview, if Mike points the gun at her at all, basically if she doesn't have the flare gun, she'll always tell them that like Mike's a murderer. And if you don't have a good relationship with Matt, or if you jump to safety at all, she'll be like, don't bother looking for him if he doesn't make it himself. Mm-hmm. It's impossible for her to have a good relationship with both of them. Because the entire... You actually took her side and everything except for the argument with Jessica.
Yeah.
So that's... Yeah, so that's... Emily, Matt we covered. Mike's. At the end you have to save him as Sam.
Yeah.
So basically she calls it... And you have to not fuck up that don't move segment. Because if you fuck up that don't move segment and you try to save him, he still doesn't get out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He doesn't have like his own power. Because that's the whole thing. Hannah doesn't try to kill people.
Wait, sorry, if you fuck up what...
The first don't move segment. The one that doesn't decapitate Sam.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was the thing. Like, I fucked up the first don't move segment, you fucked up the second one.
Yeah.
So for the first one,
So
Mike
lived for me because I fucked up the second one, and Hannah kills Sam. But then Mike gets out.
Doesn't Mike die too? Because he has to.
No.
He has to light the lodge with his lighter. He doesn't get to go out.
He lives, so I don't know.
Okay.
No, it's the light bulb thing.
Sam's the only one who can run for the light bulb. If Sam's dead,
I'm pretty sure he runs for it after.
Okay. Oh, maybe it's if he gets injured and Sam dies, he has to torch it with his lighter. Maybe that's.
Well, the light switch is right beside the door.
Yeah, but if Mike gets injured, he can't run for the door.
Oh, right. That's
he lived for me. I know.
So whoever's on the way out.
It's probably.
I would have been very upset if he died.
Yeah. So.
Well, 2 people survived.
Sorry.
So 2 people survived.
Yeah, I got 4. Chris got 4. You got 2.
You could have had 4.
I could have.
You actually could have had 5.
Well, I mean, like you could say, she could have had 8 if you want to go back far enough.
No, but
Josh
Sam, Mike, and Ashley. Oh, yeah, so I went before. Sorry, yeah.
And Emily, yeah. Josh was already dead.
I think 3 people got torched.
Yeah,
but that was 4. But
that was a good playthrough, though. Oh yeah, and Sam's thing is obviously don't fuck up. You kept Sam alive, so she can still survive if you. When you help Mike, it's to you call out to Hannah, and then she comes towards you, and you have to do a don't move, I think.
Yeah.
And then every time after, it's a don't move to get everyone else out of the lodge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was good at the don't moves, though.
You were really good at the don't moves. The only one I fucked up was that first. Not the
pretty sure the reason Mike can get out is that Hannah is eating Sam, and he's able to use that as the distraction.
Nope. Mike can get out. Mike's the last one out besides Sam. If you don't.
Yes, but what I'm saying is it gets rid of all the don't moves with Mike after that. If you lose with Sam on the second don't move.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it just sped right up. Because I don't think I would have
So
passed
if you do everything successfully, like you succeed on both don't moves, and you help Mike. Mike's the furthest from the door, so like everyone will run out one after another, and then Mike's the last one out, and then Sam has to go get the door. Yep. So Sam's like the actual last one out, but Mike's the last like you can or can't.
But if Sam dies, then Mike has to be the last one out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, not bad, Alex. 2 out of 8.
Yeah.
That's a passing mark in school, right?
I'm pretty okay with that.
Yeah. So, next time, nothing, because we finished already. Thanks for joining us, everyone, for Cabin in the Woods. Mm-hmm. When you play on your own, try to keep everyone alive.
Yep.
It's hard.
It's pretty hard.
Yeah. But thanks for joining us, Alex. That was a good time.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's nice to play.
Yeah. See you guys next time.